Good morning, college students. You're probably just barely waking up, or maybe you're just about to go to sleep. But if you're waking up, go ahead and wipe the sleep boogers out of your eyes. I don't know what you guys call them, sleep snot, crusties, whatever you call them. You can comment it below. Get it out of your eyes, wake up, get the cobwebs out of your brain because probably you have class today. Maybe you even have a test today or some big assignment that's due, and you might have cobwebs in your brain and sleep boogers because you were up cramming last night, which cramming is almost never a good thing to do, but whatever. And so, but I do want to actually talk to you about studying for or learning a challenging subject. So, one time I had a unique opportunity to sit in when a sixth grade instructor was talking to some parents of sixth grade kids. So it was like a parent teacher conference. And the teacher was telling the parents about the child and what the child was learning in their sixth grade class, sixth grade science. And so what was really interesting to me is at that same time, I happened to be enrolled in my community college class, and it was oceanography class, and my oceanography instructor was talking to us about plate tectonics. I don't even understand what that was at the time, and I couldn't figure out plates. I don't understand plates because I'm visualizing something like completely flat, and I can't get it when he's talking about the earth. Like, where is it flat? Although the flat earthers, you feel free to leave comments about the flat earth, all you flat earthers below. But I couldn't figure out the flatness of it. My brain wasn't visualizing it. And then tectonics, who the hell knows, right? And so, but anyway, so he's explaining plate tectonics to me, or to the class, and I just couldn't grasp it the way he was presenting it. And then luckily, I had this opportunity to be in this parent-teacher conference setting, and the teacher, the sixth grade teacher, is explaining plate tectonics to the parents. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. So what happens is I still remember two of the words of the plate tectonics, right? One is convergence. So the plates are parts of the earth that move, and they're like, I guess they're connected to fault lines or something. Science teachers, feel free to correct me, or science students, you can correct that too. But when the plates start to bash against each other, they're converging, right? And then they'll slide, and that's part of what earthquakes are and stuff like that. And they come together, and boom, and then they end up sort of on top of each other at some point. Divergence is the exact opposite of that. It's where the plates are already together, but they're starting to separate and move away from each other, right? So converge and diverge. And then there's one, I forgot the word, where they slide alongside each other. I think this is that California one where they always keep saying someday San Francisco will be lower than LA because of the way the plates move. And so they slide against each other. So anyway, all that's related to earthquakes and whatever. But I just couldn't grasp it at all from the way my college teacher was presenting it. But this sixth grade teacher presented it awesomely. Like, yay, right? So I was able to take the information she gave and pass my dumb test. It wasn't a dumb test, but pass my test for my oceanography class. So thanks to her, I passed this specific test related to plate tectonics. But what I learned from that is anytime I started to struggle with things that were complicated for me, so I'm not good at science at all. I struggle a little bit with math, so I need to practice math. I've talked about math, or I'll talk about it again too. Math, you just have to do it every day if you're going to be good at it, even if it's not something you're naturally good at. But I struggle in certain areas, and so I'm like, oh, if I can find out how this material is presented in elementary school, I can probably pass my college class because I can take that basic material and sort of expand it to what I'm going to have to deal with in college, and it works. And so I'm just going to say, you might want to, if you can find an elementary school teacher that actually knows their stuff related to subjects that you're struggling in, have them give you some teach you the information the way they would to their elementary school students, and then you'll be able to take that and augment it to make sure that it helps you with your college class. You're going to actually, and so also, by the way, sometimes you can go to stores like learning stores that sell educational material for kids, or even places like some of the big box stores like Walmart or that type of store. And then in their book sections, they'll have areas where there's workbooks for kids on those subjects. Go get yourself a 6th grade algebra book. Oh, please. That'll totally help you get through your college algebra class, because algebra is algebra, just the way they present it. And by the way, right, you think, oh, we're supposed to be presenting it at college level, right? So there's something that's called pedagogy and pedagogical reasons on why we teach blah, blah, blah. Well, by the time you're in college, it's not supposed to be pedagogy. So the English teachers have yet to help spread the fact that we're not teaching kids anymore, right? Pedo, that is children. And so they need to change the term. There hasn't been a new term that's actually been agreed upon, although you'll hear maybe sometimes andragogy for adults. But whatever, I just have to say, teach it to me like I'm in 6th grade and I'll learn it. And just because maybe I learned it in 6th grade, if I hear it again when I'm older, it'll make sense. And then you can expand upon it from there, augment the information, because that's all they're doing over time is just augmenting information that you probably already got by the time you were done with elementary school. And that'll help you. So utilize that strategy. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, share it with your college classmates. And if you really feel inspired, watch some of my other videos, because the other subjects where I do translation, interpreting, English-related videos, those can help you. And then also where I'm talking, the other videos where I talk to instructors, professors, etc., you might want to hear some of the issues that they're facing too. It'll help you be a more well-rounded student. You'll feel successful at college, and hopefully you'll get the grades that you want, not the grades that the grades that you want, because the grades that you want, if you pursue them, you can get them. Pursue them by learning, pursue them by studying and learning, and you'll be good to go. All right, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Class dismissed.